Wow. Thank you. Stop. Stop. I'm just going to let you down. Wow, when Louis asked me to do this, I said, yeah, but make sure there's no ventilation and it's as hot as it can possibly be. I remember when he called me to ask me to do this, I said, yeah, but only if the place looks like an old brothel will I do it. When he asked me to do this, I said, put 3 guys to my left that have no chance of getting laid ever. I said, have those 3 here. Turn your hat around, you're 40. You got a fucking cut. Where are you coming from, an oil change? Look at you. Fucking trash. If you 3 wonder why there's no girls at your table, look at each other. When Louis asked me to do this, I said yes, but it has to look like an old funeral home behind me. Let's wrap this up. I can't do this shit anymore. The fuck? Can't do this, I'm done. This is my fucking farewell show. People are gonna go, where was your farewell show? In a fucking sauna. All right? These guys came in here white. He's fucking... What, are you kidding me? When he asked me to do this, I said, yeah, but make sure all the paintings on the walls have no eyes or nose. I just want an artist that said, fuck it, I'm done. What the fuck is it? I'm doing a low-budget supper club. You gotta bring your own supper. I'm too fucking old. There's no old people here. Look at this. I'm the oldest motherfucker in here. This sucks. This is how fucking old I am. In 1977, before you fucking fetuses were born, in 1977, I went to see Elton John in concert at Madison Square Garden. At that concert, I was probably doing a drug back then called Quaaludes. They were horse tranquilizers. They fucking knocked you out. So I definitely was doing Quaaludes. I don't know if I was doing acid with Quaaludes, but I could have been. Pot, hash, obviously, alcohol. I went to see him 3 years ago on his farewell tour. I was on Tylenol and anxiety medicine. You know, my body in the morning when I wake up, it feels like what a Picasso painting looks like. Maybe those are Picasso. Yeah, Frank Picasso. His cousin. Fucking, oh shit, I'm not even getting paid for this. Is that your girlfriend? Yeah. That shit, she's finer than a motherfucker. What's that?
Game recognized game.
Game recognized game. We're talking street. These dumb cracker motherfuckers. They don't know nothing about us. Fucking. She is good looking. Ever been to a Hampton Inn? Last week, I was flying to Texas, and I almost didn't get on the fucking plane. When I fly a long distance, I bring a little cooler, and I freeze a bottle of water, and I bring a couple sandwiches, because I'm not going to eat that shit on the plane. So last week, I got a sealed container of egg salad, and I know you're thinking, why is such a high roller like Rich Voss? Traveling with egg salad. Because I like to pretend I'm like common folk. You know what I'm saying? I try to go incognito. That's why I sit and coach. So I'm a blue collar motherfucker. And so I get to TSA with a sealed container, and the lady at TSA goes, "You can't bring egg salad on the plane." And I've read and heard all the stories of the danger of egg salad on a plane. And I said to her, I swear to God, I go, "Well, I brought egg salad sandwiches before." And she said, "Well, it's okay if it's between bread." So you're really telling me how to smuggle a weapon on a plane? I know the second I walked away, those fucking fatties ate my egg salad. "Yo, Letitia, I got egg salad." "No, you didn't, girl." Loosen up. They're laughing, okay? Fucking white people are the worst. They're not like us, you know what I'm saying? Fucking white people. My daughter married a black dude, all right? I mean, so I heard through the family. She loves it. You two are married, right? You're engaged. Almost. Anyhow. Interracial dating's tough. There's a lot of obstacles. I'll tell you what's really tough is gay interracial dating. That's a tough call home right there. "Dad, I'm gay. Now sit down." Bend with your knees. Oh, fuck. I can't do this shit anymore. This was cracked. I didn't crack this. Motherfucker, I can't drink this shit. It wasn't cracked. Can they bring me up another water? I didn't hear a crack. You know what I'm saying? I just want to hear the snap so I know nobody fucking poisoned me. Over here. What's that? I'm a legend because I know how to open a bottle. Oh, shit. So I just saw the movie The Whale. This fucking movie is one of the best movies I've seen in the last 2 years. Brendan Fraser won an Oscar for Best Actor. He portrayed a 600-pound man that had trouble, getting around up and down. But he wore like a heavy suit, but you couldn't tell. It was amazing. And I'm so fucking sick of these social warriors. They were complaining that they didn't use a real 600-pound actor. Because there's so many in Hollywood. That's all you see. And I'm kind of sick of corporations getting involved in social issues. Shut the fuck up. If you're Coca-Cola, your job is to be better than Pepsi. That's it. I don't give a fuck what you think about. Your job is to be better than Pepsi, right? Now, when I don't drink, but that whole Budweiser thing, okay, I was kind of mad that they were pandering, But I was madder at the people that were mad at Bud. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's no fucking product on earth that's going to make me take it in the backyard and shoot it, okay? Dove soap came out against the movie The Whale. Dove soap. And they go, we can't believe they didn't use a real actor. Fucking Dove soap. Then it hit me, Dove soap loves fat people because they use more soap. There you have it. Usually after shows, I sell shirts. Tonight, I'm selling ice cubes. Cracker Barrel, the restaurant, wherever the fuck it is, they put a vegan sausage on their menu. They didn't take anything off the menu. They just added a vegan sausage to enhance their menu and bring in more people. Well, the Cracker Barrel Facebook chat group. First of all, if you are on the Cracker Barrel Facebook chat group, you might want to kill yourself. They got 16,000 negative emails because they put a vegan sausage on there. 16,000. I'm never coming to your restaurant again. You're just a bunch of woke liberals. You're woke, and you won't see me there because I'm not woke, and I'm not a liberal, and I'm never... Your restaurant is gay. You just want gay people. You're a gay, woke, liberal restaurant. Now, I didn't know to be vegan, you had to be gay. I didn't know that. Am I going to walk in a Cracker Barrel and see a bunch of gay people with vegan sausages like, This fucking country's nuts, man. People fuck up things for normal people like us. For 4 years, I couldn't wear a red or a blue hat. I couldn't do it. You wear one hat, and somebody with the other hat punches. You can't do it. I couldn't wear either hat. People, I can't wear my little mustache. Let's talk about abortion. Here's the thing. First of all, I'm not political. I thought Roe versus Wade was an MMA fight. I have 3 daughters, so look, I'm not political, although 10 years ago, I did dream of a president someday that would argue with Rosie O'Donnell on Twitter, and then the president after him had to look like he was in Poltergeist 2. I won't live in a country with a president under 80 years old. I won't do it. If my president can't walk 10 feet and fall, I won't live here. I think if I faint, it will help my career. I guess if you're married, when it comes to this issue, I guess if you're married or you live with your spouse, I guess the guy might have maybe 20 or 25% of the decision. And I didn't do any research. I just made that number up because it sounded like a good number. But if you're a single guy without a spouse, probably no girlfriend, probably never had one, shut the fuck up. Nobody gives a fuck about your opinion on what a woman should do. Shut up. Move back to Mississippi, okay? Nobody gives a fuck. Now, to me, if a woman does all her chores, right? And bakes a blueberry pie every now and again. I think once a week she should be able to wear slacks. I think every 4th of July parade should have a pro-life, pro-choice float. Couple people on the float throwing baby dolls out to the crowd. If you catch it, we know what side you're on. If you swat it to the ground, you're on the other side. My wife and I had a blowout fight a couple weeks ago. Blowout fight. I go, look, just move out. I go, here's $25,000 to move out. And she said, that's not enough. And I realized, never make your final offer first. She's beautiful. My wife is beautiful. But her toes on her right foot, they're all crooked and fucked up. I never saw, I would have never married her. I never saw it. She's from Canada, so I think when you were a bad kid in Canada, they beat your toes with a hammer. The other day, she said, massage my feet. I go, not even if I was wearing boxing gloves. Would I touch your horrible fucking toes? And the big toe, the toenail on the big toe, is rotten. Like, the toes are crooked, but then you see the toenail, you're like, ooh. Like, I think she was bit by something. I don't know. Like, it starts off a nice gray. Like, you know, like you see just a new gray on some cars. You might have seen them now. A couple cars have that. You're going, that's a nice gray. You know you've seen them. You're going, I've never seen that gray before. That's a good gray. It's a little blue tint in it. I like that. Right? You know what gray I'm talking. Yeah. So but then it goes into like a cloudy gray, and then just a dark black gray. And then it just sheds and falls off in one big hunk of toenail. It's just, yeah, and sometimes she doesn't know it. She'll be walking around the house singing the sun will come up tomorrow, all happy, not knowing she's missing her major main toenail. Just fell off somewhere. No clue. I'm walking around the house barefoot. So obviously after I throw up, I don't want to, but I have to put her nose in it, hit her with it. I don't want to. Next to the bed, I cut a hole in the sheetrock. I took a piece of sheetrock out. So in case we ever have sex, I make her stick her foot in the wall. Is that your girlfriend? You don't know her? You just sat next to some strange girl in those shorts? She's gonna think you're weird. Are you by yourself, miss? The girl? Fiance? Gay. I'm not sure, but I think. When are you two getting married? Oh, you talking stereo. And how long have you been dating?
4 years.
4 years. Yeah, it takes time. Is there a bottom or a top in this relationship? Not with girls, right? You're just both pretty much friction, right? What's that? Depends on the day. Get the... Wow, that's great. Look how fucking happy you are. Good for you. Why not? Be happy before you go to hell. I'm only kidding. You'll probably burn on earth. No, you know I'm fucking around. I'm just fucking around. I gotta wrap this up. Well, good luck. You seem so happy and nice. That's all that matters. You know what I mean? My wife, the other day, she told me, you don't connect with me. She goes, you can't even stare me in the eyes for 1 minute. And I'm staring in the eyes, and then it hits me. This bitch is trying to hypnotize me to massage her feet. We bought a house before the pandemic. So the other day I said, I want to hang a flag on our front porch. And she said, you can't hang a flag. People think we're Trump supporters. I go, I'm American. I go, let me handle this. You do what you do. You mend my clothing and churn butter. And I'll hang the flag. And I hung a flag, but I put a rainbow flag next to it to neutralize it, right? And now people are driving down my block going, look, a gay Republican lives there. Our neighbors are fucking ridiculous. My one neighbor to the right of me has this little above ground pool. All summer long, you want to go in my pool? Why don't you just ask me to take a bath with you? He has no kids and a trampoline. I made that up. He has no kids and a snow cone machine. I made that up. He's really a nice guy. He really is. And my neighbor to the left of me is Palestinian, and I'm a Jew. So every couple months, late at night, I wake up and I sneak, and I move his fence 6 inches closer to his house. I'm gonna occupy his land by next summer. All right, I gotta tell you a nice, sweet joke before. I don't know. This is a beautiful joke. It's a beautiful. You know, when you have a beautiful story, you want to share it with all the bullshit going on in the world. About a month ago, I was working a club. And right in the front row, I guess she was like 24, 25, this extremely attractive blind girl was sitting right up front. The sweetest, nicest audience member I've had in years. Just laughing throughout the night, having a grand old time. I talked to her about her boyfriend, who she's with, where she's from, what she does for a living, and it was such a pleasure to have her. I didn't want to ask her anything about being blind, because to me, people are people. I don't give a shit. But I asked her 2 quick questions. I said to her, I go, were you born blind? And she said yes. And I go, since you are blind, why are you wasting the front row? I said to her, aren't you supposed to have better hearing? And she headed to the back, and it was uncomfortable. Took her 45 minutes and just knocking over drinks. Isn't that a beautiful story? I tell that story so the woman here could see how I let down my walls. How how in touch with my feminine side that I am. And women like that. Sometimes after a show, I'll go back to my hotel room and I'll get naked and I'll tuck my dick between my legs and I'll run around the room going, who's a pretty girl? I got 3 daughters. Yeah, I don't know if that was a good segue. Yeah, I run around with my dick between my legs, and I got 3 daughters. My 6-year-old brings nothing to the table. She's a little self-centered narcissist. She could be a president. She had a sleepover a couple weeks ago. 8 other 15 and 16-year-olds. And they're all in the basement. I go downstairs the next day at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 1 o'clock, and they're all sprawled out on the couch, the beanbag chair, the blow-up mattress at 1 o'clock. And I'm yelling, Raina, get up. I'm screaming. I go, it's 1 o'clock. Raina, get up. And none of them are moving. I'm like, oh, fuck. Did I have a gas leak? Now I got to carry 9 kids upstairs and put them in a wheelbarrow, get them out front for 2 o'clock tea time. I played golf today. I fucking sucked. I'd be able to hit the ball if it talked back to me. Let me call my daughter, see if she's around. Call Raina, see what she's doing. I don't know if I can get service in here. Oh, my phone just melted. I feel like I just looked into the ark. Let's see. Let's see if she answers.
Hello?
Hey, what are you doing?
Nothing. I'm just in bed.
You're in bed?
Yeah.
Did you pack it all?
A little.
All right. Well, I'm on stage now. So.
Why are you calling me?
What?
Did you run out of material again?
February, I celebrated 37 years sober. 37 years. Thank you. Even though I haven't got high in 37 years, I still have some of the habits and behaviors of a drug addict. Sometimes I act like a drug addict even though I don't do drugs. I was driving through Dunkin' Donuts through the drive-thru. I'm going through the drive-thru and I ordered a coffee and a donut. So I put my order in. I pull up to the window. The guy opens the window and he's holding the coffee and the donut. And I'm holding the money. I'm looking at him, he's looking at me. I'm going, look, pal, I'm not giving you the money till you give me at least the donut. I don't fucking know you like that. Give me the donut, I'll give you some money. Give me the coffee, I'll finish payment and get the fuck out. If the product's good, I'll come back. We argued for like 5 minutes. He finally gave me the donut, and I drove away. I was a piece of shit drug addict. Believe me. Liar, manipulator. I was a fucking scumbag. But that was my life then. My life now is like laying in bed with my wife, eating a protein bar, watching The Crown or something. That's a big fucking change. It's a big change. Not enough for her. She'll come in yelling, you didn't fold the laundry. Yeah, and I also didn't pawn your Rolex. Here's the arrogance behind me saying, I have 37 years clean. Believe me, I'm glad. I should be dead. This is all a fucking bonus. Believe me, and this is great. I should be dead, but it's arrogant. I was doing a radio interview, And an interviewer said, why do you think you have 37 years and someone else might not? And I said, if there is a God, and I believe in a God, my wife is a full-blown atheist. So if we die together and we're up there, I'm like, yo, she's on her own. You know what I mean? Plus, look at her toes. You'll never let her in. I said, if there is a God, maybe God kept me clean because I'm on stage and I could carry the message. It's fucking arrogant. Kept me alive, yet assassinated John F. Kennedy, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Bobby Kennedy, but kept me alive to talk to 80 people in the cutting room for Gas Digital. All right. Tsunamis, earthquakes, mudslides. But let's keep the guy alive that used to suck dick for crack. I didn't. One time I just kissed it like that. You guys were great. Thank you.
Madison, how we feeling? You guys excited to be here tonight? Thank you so much for coming out. Let's go. Yeah, a little high five to get it going. Fuck it, take it easy. All right. Holy shit. I was gonna tackle me on the stage. Fuck, you guys party too. The legal drinking age, I Googled it, in Madison is 11 years old. Yeah. You can look at you guys. That's not true, but you guys are like, yeah, that sounds about right. You know, we get it going. We get it going early. Flying into Madison was, a little bit of a rocky road beginning to this adventure. Our pilot hiccup burped into the microphone. Some of you don't seem fazed by that information, so just a refresher, ma'am, on what a hiccup, but he did that 35,000 feet in the sky while he was flying a plane. He wasn't playing an Xbox in his mom's basement. He was flying a plane, and very casually and terrifyingly we got about 15 more minutes before, oh, my bad. He said, my bad, after he threw up into his mouth at 5:22 p.m. I was like, oh, we're crashing into everything. It's way too high for that. Get a little stony baloney for my flight sometimes. I'm not good with turbulence. Helps to dilute some of the severity of the bump and grind. I don't know how you guys deal with turbulence. I usually get my favorite song loaded up that I want to die to. Right? I don't want some stranger screams to be the soundtrack to my demise. I don't want to hear some guy 4 rows deep being like, I should have gone to see Coldplay live. To be the last thing I hear. Now, I want some Beyonce single ladies to be driving that ship, some Hanson Zumbob, some, look at this photograph. Right? Something catchy to distract me from the flames, right? Pilot boarded late, right? I boarded late too, so I had an excuse. I was high. I was dealing with Cottonmouth, and I was trying to squeeze an extra Jamba Juice boost out of the poor kid behind the counter, and I was coming in way too hot. Sometimes you just gotta take a step back and watch the game tape and go, I was being a dick. This guy's 17, working at JJ. Things aren't going according to plan, right? And I came in with a lot of chutzpah. I was just like, what do you mean I can't get protein and immunity in the Orange Dream Machine? And he was like, those are the Jamba rules. And I was like, fuck you, Jacob, think for yourself. Way too hot, right? Then I Kevin McAllistered as fast as I could through the terminal and boarded the plane at the same time as the pilot. And we just kind of, I was immediately into a downward spiral. I was like, you should have been here setting the buttons and prepping the switches. And he looked at me and he was just like, which didn't make me feel any better, right? And then he was like, hey, have a good flight, sir. And I was like, yeah, you too, man, because you're fucking doing it. Have a better flight. Please, don't kill us. I sauntered back to my seat in the emergency exit row, which should have been a sweet treat of an experience, right? Unlimited leg space, all the snacks I could muster. But at the peak of my high, here comes that flight attendant to make me the mayor of Paranoia City. Yeah, I forgot when you're sitting in the exit row, you have to step up to the streets too at some point and be a hero. And I was not in any shape or form to pull that off. I'm just staring comatose out the window, looking for Care Bears, creating as much of a moment as I could to be a problem. And here comes that flight attendant at the peak of my high. Excuse me, Mr. Ray, are you willing to help and assist in the event of an emergency? And I was like, I mean, you saw me working on the seatbelt for the last 18 and a half minutes. I'm gonna let you answer that for yourself, Deb. But fuck, read the room, bitch. I got Cottonmouth, all right? Worse than turbulence. When you walked up, I was going, nah, 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 nah. What about that behavior suggests I could save lives? At least we had some treats, right? Some planes don't even give you snacks. I was on a Spirit Airlines flight once. Didn't want to do it. Had to. It was $10 round trip from from LAX to JFK, and I'm a Jew, and that's a deal I was not going to pass up. They call it Spirit Airlines because your spirit leaves your body when you board. It's like, oh, fuck this, dude. You're on your own in Minneapolis. I'll walk. There's piss already in the toilet. You know what I'm saying? The seatbelts, it's just two of the same side of a seatbelt. So you can't ever snap in properly. The flight attendants are blind and on the spectrum. The pilots high five when they land the plane. It's like, dude, act like you've been there before, fellas. Yo, Cameron, this thing's got 4 wheels, dog. We gotta do this again, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. You got no food on Spirit. They're like, if you're hungry, you can ask the person next to you to spit in your mouth. You're like, oh, we probably will. Thanks for the tip, Greg. Southwest might be a notch, above Spirit. Sometimes you got to take Southwest, man. It's just the right fare, right? It's a great affordable move, right? You get like a $90 ticket from Phoenix to Burbank, and you're like, hell yeah, right? And then 20 minutes into a 50-minute flight, they're like, we're gonna make a quick pit stop in Shanghai, China. It's just easier for us. Thanks so much for understanding. C Group, you ever get C Group on Southwest? Sometimes you forget you're checking into an SW flight, and they throw you to the wolves. They're like, hey, off to the rest of the bottom of the barrel, Creature City, right? C Group is all the people you forgot we have. It's just fucking Narnia.com. It's just fucking... You ever go to Walmart anywhere in the Midwest past like 11:45, and you'll just see a guy, and you're like, oh yeah, I forgot we have that type of guy just walking around with a ponytail and a family, right? Last time I was at a Walmart, Des Moines, Iowa, 12:15 a.m., and heard a guy out of nowhere just go, "Gah!" Nobody was phased. Everyone just looked at each other like, all right, I guess we'll skip that fucking aisle tonight. Get celery tomorrow. Celery's not going anywhere. Yeah, C Group is just fucking the bottom of the barrel. It's just everyone's just foaming at the mouth. They've never even seen a plane. Like, they've all got, they got mayonnaise on their sweatpants, and they're wearing fucking shin guards for some reason, and Hakeem Olajuwon jerseys, and they got pubes on their eyebrows. They're taking Dayquil at night and NyQuil during the day. Just men are wiping their butt after they pee. Just fucking. I hope there's potato salad out there. There probably won't be, Doug. Jesus Christ. Yeah, okay, sure. Yeah, let's get those out of the way. All right. Oh, man. I was on a flight, Southwest flight. They ran out of food. It's never happened in my all my years of flying. They just get on the intercom. Sorry, we ran out of peanuts. Sorry. You have no peanuts, sorry. And then I noticed there was a fat kid in front of me just deep-throating some planters. This little fat kid was prepared, and I had my nerves calmed immediately, because as a former fat kid, I'll give you some chubby insight. Fat kids don't leave the house without calories, okay? This kid was prepared. If that plane was going down, he wasn't gonna be hungry. Right? He had Gushers from different continents, fruit by the foots that hadn't come out yet, chocolate-covered Cheez-Its. He was prepared. He had snack packs and backpacks and back fat, and he was just, crushing the game and living his best life and just deep throat and just guzzling these peanuts, just making all sorts of funny fat noises, just saying all sorts of funny fat phrases like, I love peanuts, Mom, I wish I was a peanut. I was like, yo, that's the fattest fucking thing I've ever heard somebody say. You adorable little Oompa Loompa, right? I start poking his dough through the seat, asking if I can get the rest of his peanuts. I'm high and hungry. I'm treat unprepared. I'm like, hey, man, can I get the rest of your peanuts? I asked a little kid harmlessly on a plane, can I, Adam Ray, get the rest of your peanuts? That's what I said. Can I get the rest of your peanuts? The rest of your peanuts. His dad heard something else. So now we had to agree to disagree. And not at all what I asked for. I could have enunciated more, for sure, but I got real defensive. I was like, dude, not at all what I said. Why? I don't want his penis. I'm not some stony pervert. That's what he thought I said. He was like, your penis? What do you mean your penis? I was like, peanuts, not penis, peanuts. And then I was like, dude, even if I did want his penis, why would I ask for the rest of it, you fucking psycho? This is on you. Like, I'm sitting back there like, hey, you done growing up? Quit ordering all that dick. We're starving back here, man. Come on. Learn how to share. I saw someone smoking a cigarette on a Southwest flight once. That's confidence. This guy was so cool. Cigarette smokers, you guys know who you are. It's effortless. This guy, she was like, "Sir, can you please put that out?" He just flicked it back in her face. He goes, "Keep the change." I was like, dude, make this guy pilot immediately. I think it was the anti-smoking ads. That's what really got in my way when I was a kid up in Seattle. These aggressive anti-smoking ads really did a number on my childlike brain. They all start off really sweet. Beautiful picture of a 17, 18-year-old gal. They'd slowly zoom in on her face. Then you hear this voice come on the TV. "I was high school valedictorian. Top of my class, graduated with honors, went to Harvard Law, met my dream man, had 4 beautiful kids, retired on a ranch in Montana where we were chilling, relaxing, maxing all cool, shooting some people outside of the school. We had everything we needed. Then I started smoking 89 packs of cigarettes a day. Now I charge strangers $8 to fuck the hole in my neck." Oh my God. Holy shit. That's a lot of info, Pam. It's also 2 in the afternoon and I'm 7. You want to tone it down a notch? The Ninja Turtles are coming up next. This feels like a nighttime conversation. How cute was my mom, by the way? She's on so many pills right now, but she's having a blast. She wanted to name me Rachel. They thought I was going to be a woman. Are you Rachel?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. And drop the balloons. No, it's awesome. Yeah, it's a sweet name, but Ray is my last name. So first of all, Rachel is what they were thinking because Rachel Ray. Yeah, and I'll take it from here. But I think that there's something about my special. She just finishes every joke tonight. Yeah, they couldn't see my wiener on the sonogram. Now you can't miss it. No, it's small, but it's not bad. It's not enough. It's fine. How do you assess your own wiener? You know. I was hoping you'd take that one too. No, nothing. Oh, you get the right lighting. All right. Now you're quiet. Yeah, they wanted to name me Rachel, which would have sucked. I would have been living in those shadows. Right? Just fucking, it was like, "Rachel Ray, huh? Oh, so hey, can you make fucking spaghetti squash in under 8 minutes?" Yeah, I want to be a baseball broadcaster. Well, that was the original dream. Glad it didn't work out. Those guys got a pressure pack gig. I'm so, in awe of the way they do things. I got a buddy that does it up professionally in Seattle, and he's on a hot mic 162 to 180 days a year, spitting facts and anecdotes and quotes and stories, just trying to fill every moment, an ounce of dead air. It's inevitable, honestly, why every 8 to 12 years a Hall of Fame broadcaster gets canceled for saying some fucked up shit, because... Hey, man, they panic. You know, they black out. They forget where they are, what inning it is. They're like, "Dude, did I already tell that story? Am I wearing the same shirt from yesterday?" They're just scrambling for sentences and syllables, and they end up just saying weird, off-color things like, Gomez at the plate and 2 balls, 1 strike. I met a Jew with 2 balls once. You're like, is that a good story? It's only the 5th, Garrett. Come on. He's into this. Anaheim Angels broadcaster. Had a big slip up recently. They have a player on the Anaheim Angels named Shohei Ohtani, Japanese superstar. The guy is a once-in-a-lifetime talent. Hits and throws pitches at a crazy MVP type level. Won it last year. Will probably win it again soon here in the near future. And he was dealing with an injury a few months back. And the main broadcaster for the Angels on air asked his sidekick, "Hey, how do you think they're going to handle Shohei's injury moving forward?" And his sidekick, verbatim on air, swear to God, goes, "Oh man, they're going to have to be very, very careful." Yeah. You should be laughing way harder. That is fucking unbelievably hilarious. Any Asian accent attempted by a white man in this day and age is always so funny. So bad and so funny. This motherfucker, he was 2 innings away from being like, "Shohei, it's a deep fly ball to left center field and it will sushi roll into the bleachers." Oh my God, that is a bomb his family would run from. And as he rounds the bases, pumping his fist, he screams, "Me so horny," as the Angels take the lead 7-5. My wife is the best. We're coming up on a year. She's the greatest thing ever. She's not Jewish, but she is circumcised, and that was awesome to find out. She's the best in every category. Just couldn't have asked for a better partner. And she is addicted to Citizens app. That's, I guess, the one red flag. We're not sleeping a lot because she's addicted to this app. It's like Nextdoor app. Any app that you ladies find that just notifies you of all the danger that's lurking in your neighborhood. Girls love to know, just, I wonder how many different ways I could be stabbed right now. And Citizens app provides you with all that information. She'll wake me up from a deep sleep and be like, babe, oh my God, I just got an alert. Please get up. There's a guy across the street right now in a tree, buck naked, holding a machete. Can you go see what he wants real quick? I was like, babe, I think a guy in a tree with his cock out, holding a sword at 3 a.m, already has his night planned out. What am I gonna say that's gonna deter this gentleman from the agenda he's created? She's like, do something to scare him off. I go, scare him off, baby. Climbed a tree buck fucking naked. That is some gangster ass shit. I don't want to come face to face with a guy who isn't phased at the idea of a splinter attaching to his wiener. And also, my greatest fear, other than heights, is the fear of a meth head's penis touching my hand. That's how monkeypox started. But I'm her protector now, right? I swelled up. We gotta be, like, I got you, right? I'm married now, fucking, right? As soon as we got married, I was like, I'm your protector, right? I got you probably, right? In most instances, I'll be there most likely, right? Fucking depending on how big the other guy is, I got you. We'll see. Yeah, she asked me to go out there, so I went out. I was looking for some skin, poking between the bushes and branches. Late night, I see this elbow just farting through the tree, and I got real aggressive. I was like, "What's up, man? What you doing up there?" His voice comes back at me. "What's up, bro? You good?" I was like, "Whoop, that was way too cordial for this time of night." Up in a tree. I go, "What's up with that sword, dog?" He goes, "It's a machete!" All right, fair enough. What about the no clothes thing, man? Why you buck naked? He was like, "Why you buck naked?" I was like, "Touche." I was also buck naked. I should have put this out. I thought nude on nude would diffuse the violence. I don't know how you raise a kid in 2023. Because my wife and I will go to Disneyland and we'll be like, maybe we just go at the wrong times, but every kid is just freaking the fuck. It's like, I don't know what these, if these kids are just like, getting together, being like, let's make this the worst fucking day for our parents of all time. I don't care if they spend thousands of dollars, let's fucking have a freak out on the kick-outs. Every kid just, it's just future Southwest Sea Group passengers, just, Dr. Pimple Popper patients, just, I saw a kid lose his mind because he dropped his churro. I was like, dude, you're acting like you got fisted by Captain Hook. Like, take it down. Like, it's a fun place. My wife is the shit. She's the greatest thing ever. Love her to death. We've been together almost 7 years, and I've only farted in front of her once. It's like three months ago. Didn't even know it was coming. I'm 41. I feel like I'm still in the pocket where, like, you should know when you got one coming. But I had no idea. That sucks. I just was like trying to run out the door and I just tripped and I was like, ah! And I screamed really loud. Sometimes you either scream, ah! Ah! Or you try to cough over the fart. I don't know what asshole introduced those moves, by the way. Some dude went up to all the dudes and was like, yeah, dude, if you gotta let one rip, you fucking, and then you fucking, she don't know. It's like, hey, dum-dum, the two sounds don't cancel each other out. They just highlight each other even more. Girls don't even know how to cover farts up because you don't feel them coming. Pregnancy cramps, those are familiar feelings. Farts come and go like ships in the night. I have a lot of genuine empathy when I see or hear a girl let one slip. It's traumatizing, man. You girls get so just like, you just don't, like, I've seen girls fart and move out of the country and start new lives because they're so ashamed. They're just like, oh my God, that wasn't me. We have to leave tonight. Grab the kids, we'll move to Chile. I'll become a baker. Open the window, Corinne. That's the noise, too. It's a woman fart. That's why nobody thinks you do it, gals, because it never sounds like a fart. It's like somebody just put a mouse in a headlock? What do you... Did a hot air balloon take off from the backyard? Some of you gals go to great lengths to cover up your tracks. You just go to bed at like noon or lock the door. Or, the creativity. It's impressive. I've seen girls just, an extra level goes off in your brain when you're trying to commit to the urban myth that you don't fart. I've seen girls just, they're like, yeah, no, I I don't even fart. Never have, never will. Seriously, I thank God every day of my life. I'm one of those lucky girls that doesn't have to deal with that. I don't even have a butthole, so it's pretty great, yeah. Oh, for you. Can't wait to do drugs with my nephew. He's only 9, but man, this kid shows all the signs of being a blast on Molly. He headbutts the fridge and dry humps the couch. That's his move. He'll just run right up to the couch and just go, Uncle Adam! How funny is that? I'm like, dude, it's very fucking funny. No one's disputing that, okay? But can you not look me dead in the eyes while you finish? You didn't even blink. His new thing now is to run up and hit me in the dick and go, like and subscribe, and then just run out of the room, giggling to himself while I ice my balls in front of my stepdad. He's got no filter, though. That's the coolest part about being that age. You just think it and say it. He's like, you can't cancel me, right? He thinks he's untouchable. You can't cancel me, Uncle Adam. You can't cancel me, right? Just thinks it and says it. No filter, no Brita in between this kid's thoughts. Here it is, and here it comes. He met my best friend Brad, who's a little person, and he'd never met a dwarf before. Most people have not, so we were all fired up for this encounter because we knew he was going to say something offensive. It was inevitable, right? You say fucked up shit when you're 9 and you see something different, and a dwarf is as different as it gets. My buddy Brad's 4'4", one of my best buds, walks in the room. And little people come with their own sound effects. You can Google it. Right? My nephew looks right at him, all wide-eyed and curious. He goes, what happened? Yeah, very funny. We were like, dude, thanks for speaking for the group, bud. We were all wondering why the fuck he's that size. Did he get rained on? Did he lose a bet? Where's the rest of them? Brad's a great comic, an even better dude. He looks right at my nephew and goes, I didn't eat my vegetables. Like and subscribe, you little cocksucker. Yeah, so that's how they met. It's a great story. I don't know, he's crazy. Definitely, I think at that age, 9, you're just trying to, my mom reminds me all the time when I get frustrated. She's like, he's been on the planet for 9 years. I'm like, that is crazy. Like, you don't know what they're truly thinking about until they bring it up. Like, he brought it up out of nowhere. I don't know if I should go to school anymore, Uncle Adam. It's not even safe for me to go to school. I don't know if I should even go to school. It's not even safe for me to go to school. I shouldn't even go to school. It's not even safe for me to go to school. I was like, dude, the fact that you're considering your safety being in jeopardy at this stage of the game is a real bummer. I hate that that's at the forefront of your dome, for real. And then he hopped on the couch, ripped off his shirt, flexed his 8-year-old abs, and goes, it's okay, Uncle Adam. If somebody comes into my school with a gun, I'm gonna be like, boom, 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 fart cup, boom, boom, Hadouken, fucking elbow city, and some fingers to the face. And I was like, man, he's probably gonna shoot right through that, bud. You're gonna have to come up with a better defense strategy if you want to protect your pals. Fart Cup ain't doing too much these days. That's a 96 move. Arm the teachers. That's one solution they proposed, right? Let's fucking arm the teachers, baby. Let's arm. Let's fucking arm. Let's go. They were born for this. Let's do it. It's about time, man. Give them what they want. Put down the chalk and pick up a rifle, baby. Arm the teachers. Yo, get the fuck out of here. Can you think of any teacher from your past where you're like, yeah, man, let's put a gun in Mrs. Batelli's hands? Why didn't I think of that sooner? She's 76. Tired all the time. Could barely defend the kid with a lisp when he got teased reading out loud, but fucking put her on the front lines, baby. It's time. Arm the teachers. Dude, get the fuck out of here. Arm the janitors. That's what I'm talking about. These guys, yeah, that's the move. These guys got nothing to lose. They're bored, they're drunk, they got keys to every situation. They're looking for danger. Lost some of you guys on this chunk. That's all right. It's okay. We can work through this together. I think there's got to be a group we can come up with collectively that'll fight for the kiddos in the appropriate manner. And I'm thinking out loud, Madison, so stay with me. Maybe arm the pedophiles. Yep. Nobody cares about kids more, and that is a great joke. And you know they'll keep them safe. I don't know. Okay, let's shift gears. I feel like that's fine. Kids are a product of their parents, and so my nephew at 9 to be hitting people in the dick is a pretty aggressive move. And then I have to remind myself, oh, his dad is a white rapper named Dirte, so that's that checks out. His Dad, my brother-in-law is a white rapper who's not Eminem, and his name is Dirte. So, my sister's getting fucked by a guy named Dirte. How is your 2023 going so far? When your sister comes home and is like, oh my God, you guys, I met someone special. The next words out of your mouth usually aren't, I hope it's a semi-locally famous rapper named Dirte. I hope he talks about opening for DMX once all the time. Dirte and I, it took us a beat to get on the same page, because I was the only dude in my twin niece's life. They're now 14, and when they were up until 5, I would fly back from LA to Seattle every couple weeks to just be a male influence in their life. My sister was riding solo. I was like, I gotta be some sort of a figure for them to look up to, and it's paid dividends. We're best buds now. And then Dirte shows up, and that's a new dick, new sheriff in town. We're sizing each other up, right? I've been there. Now he's here trying to take over. It's uncle versus stepdad. And we were just tit for tat, right? He was like, hey, I heard you're a comedian, eh, Ray? Tell me a joke, funny man. I was like, all right, Dirte, you kind of got the face of a dad whose kids probably call you by your first name. And, that's I went for it. That's not an assessment you want to be on the receiving end of, by the way. We all know these types of dads. You could be one that doesn't command the amount of respect you desire, right? When you're like, all right, boys, time for bed. And the kids are like, fuck you, Dustin. And you're like, all right, be in the garage. Call me dad on my birthday. Went and saw Dirte live. Holy shit, what an experience. This guy's out there just fucking, all his song titles are like aggressive, passive-aggressive, aggressive. Shit that should be dealt with between the walls of their humble abode, but he's bringing it to the stage. You know, stuff that's a little too on the nose. All the titles are like, is this my life? Should I stick it out? You know, watch your back, Adam. You know, just shit that's like making me terrified to go see him live. My sister's name's Natalie, and she's a sweetheart. She's up front row for every show, and Dirte's got charisma and stage presence. I'll give him that, but I'm in the back of this bar venue, and I'm just like, keep my sister's name out your fucking mouth, you know? Hoping he's not gonna be rhyming cleverly about doing things to her sexually. And he's up there just, all the bitches in my life gotta get on the knees, open the mouth and say pretty, pretty, please. And I'm like, that's gotta be for somebody else. That's not about my sister for sure. Her name's Natalie, and her pussy so sweet, the type of pussy you can get on the street. I'm like, there's probably 17 Natalies in here right now. That's not... Her brother's in the back, he's a comedian. I was like, that was pretty specific. It's probably about her. I'll buy some merch. He asked me if I believed in Bigfoot, like 2 days into meeting him. You believe in Bigfoot, eh, Ray? I was like, fuck it, I just asked you what you wanted for lunch, Dirte, but let's get into this. I don't know, man, it's, you know, I think he's out there. The idea of him being out there sounds fun. He's like, yeah, you gotta go looking for him, dog. He ain't gonna come to your house. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna argue with you on that one. That's... Dirte told me to watch Finding Bigfoot. It's a show on A&E dedicated to finding Bigfoot. And I tuned in a little late, admittedly, the season finale of the series finale. So the end. And spoiler alert, they didn't find him. How about that? How about that? But we tried, man. We sent 4 of our top homophobes out into the wilderness. Yeah, these overly conservative, white, bearded bastards that would break up a gay marriage on a dare. Do you know what I'm saying? Just these, I don't even touch my wiener when I take a pee-pee. Because inevitably, you're gonna eat a sandwich with the same 2 fingers you touch your wiener with, and you're pretty much eating a wiener sandwich at that point. Gross. We got too much of that still in 2023. A lot of the fucking no homo guys, right? Hey, fucking no homo, man. Fucking no homo, man. That's how you got a cool jacket. I ain't trying to fucking fuck you, dude. Guys just can't compliment other straight guys without feeling like there might be some homoerotic connotations suggested in the given compliment. It's a bummer. The amount of fellas that'll come up to me post-show and be real flattering about the program and then take shit down awkward avenue would blow your mind. Every show. Last night, dude came up just real jovial, a lot of pep to his step. Adam Ray, dude, a lot of fun, man. Super fun show. Never heard of you, dude, but I'll YouTube your shit tonight, dude. I was in the back of my bros. We were all laughing. We were like, yeah. I got a weird laugh, but you're great, man. That's cool. Can I get a photo? Is that true? Can I get a picture? Yeah, is that okay? Is that all right? I mean, hey, man. I mean, hey, man. I ain't trying to suck your dick or nothing. I was like, yeah, dude, obviously. Nothing about a photo made me think you blowing me in public was going to be the next move here. Who are you taking photos with? And how much validation do you think I need? Like, oh, really? You had a good time? You had some fun? Cool. Why don't you prove it, motherfucker? Why don't you show me with your mouth in front of all these strangers how much fun you really had? So many good shows like that. Finding Bigfoot. We need these reality TV shows, though, right? Makes you feel better about yourself. You know, I'm a big Dr. Phil guy. Dr. Phil, just such a, I don't know if he's doing it on purpose, but the way he'll just chop you down and then throw to commercial. Brilliant comedic timing. Just, hey, I'll fucking, hey, shut your fucking mouth, you little twat. We'll be right back. And just every time, hilarious. I don't know what the episode was about, where that context was headed, but hey, Nathan, look at me right now. Look at me. I don't like your attitude. I don't like your energy, okay? You're 16. I don't know how you got out of bed. Okay, you're dressed like a goddamn WNBA ref, okay? You're on my stage right now. I don't like the way that your eyes are looking at I want to fucking hit you, dog, but I'm not gonna. Because you got secrets, okay, Nathan? And we got to get to rock top to figure out why you're at rock bottom. Because your heart's being driven into the ground. It's a depressive submarine, and you need help, okay? Give me one reason, Nathan, why you're not a loser, and I'll give you 10 reasons why everyone in your family wishes you were dead. We'll be right back. We'll see if we get Nathan to step back from that ledge, my friend. Third Eye Blind style. His teasers are unbelievable, though. Phil does not want you to change that channel. He'll do anything in his power. On today's show, you gotta stick around. My next guest has a UTI, but a PhD. Please say hello to Stephanie. Come on back. She's gonna bleed on a beanbag. My next guest has Down syndrome, but an upbeat attitude. Please say hello to Anthony. He's gonna come up here and do a Sudoku backwards. Dr. Pimple Popper. Another good one that makes you feel good. Again, we have these down days, these down weeks. Life gets fucking tricky, man. People don't talk about it enough, that just how much certain shows can just give you that mood boost that you're looking for. Could really turn the entire year around. Dr. Pimple Popper is a show where you're like, man, I needed this. I was having a weird off week. I missed my best bud's birthday. I was late on a cable payment. Then you turn on Pimple Popper and you're like, fucking, at least I'm not that guy. You know what I'm saying? At least I'm not walking into her office like, hey, I got a foot on my shoulder. You got any cream for the shoulder foot, Dr. Pimple Popper? It's like, Jesus, Grover, how'd you escape Sesame Street? Got out of your contract? But you feel bad. You try to have some compassion. She does. That's what drew me into the show. Dr. Pimple Popper has an exuberant amount of empathy, and that's what really drew me in, right? She never wants to assume anything is more than what it is. Somebody will walk in, no joke, with like 2 4-pound nutsacks, spooning on the side of their chin. And she'll look right at him and go, so what brings you in here today? I bet it's not the fact that you're teabagging your own fucking face, is it? There's got to be a mole somewhere we can trim down, get those ears to line up. Planet Earth was my go-to COVID show. We all had that show during the pandemic that just helped us escape. And I travel all the time, so once that was sucked out of my routine, Planet Earth was this, saving grace of like, dude, look at all these beautiful places the country provides that I might not ever get to see live in the flesh again. And David Attenborough, to me, has the best pipes in the biz. This guy narrates the shit out of these amazing views. But even his commentary was getting too raw for my taste because the chaos that was happening outdoors was bleeding into his narration. He was not immune from what was happening. It was like, Tasmania is a world apart. And just like any other sanctuary this side of Australia, winter means a struggle for survival. As the snow wolf fights for food, the platypus finds shelter in a nearby cave, which provides the perfect place for him to kill himself in. Fuck, why would he do that, Dave? Because, Adam, COVID-19 is running rampant! Monkeypox is just around the bend. Debt is at an all-time high. Jobs are at an all-time low. And who knows if the vaccine will be here soon enough to save us. I myself am not vaccinated. I didn't get Pfizer, Moderna, or Johnson & Johnson. I went to Costco and got the Kirkland brand vaccine. I'm fine. I'm fine. If you did get the Johnson & Johnson, may God have mercy on your soul. That is a roll of the dice that nobody should. It's never a good sign days after you get injected with anything and the government comes out and they're like, you didn't take all of it, right? I mean, we still got some bubbles to work out, baby. Like, you don't want to go bungee jumping, hear the guy behind you at the edge of the cliff go, whoa, 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 don't go yet, it's not ready! Some people are just like, I'm going to smoke through it, man. I'm going to smoke through COVID. Smoke all the weed. Yeah, I know. You get signs. I like being a comedian smoking pot. People don't chastise you for that behavior. There are jobs where you get in trouble. Sha'Carri Richardson, the Olympic marathon runner, got kicked out of the Summer Games for smoking weed. They told her it's a performance-enhancing drug. You can't smoke pot, Sha'Carri. It's a performance-enhancing drug. No weed for you, Sha'Carri. It's a performance enhancer. I was like, okay, Olympic committee, who's never done drugs before? Do you not know how weed works? I smoked a lot of pot in my day. I've never been so high that anyone in my life has ever been like, dude, Adam, slow down. Emotionally or physically. It's always like, hey man, you haven't blinked in an hour and a half. Should we take you to the hospital? You drove to 7-Eleven, got a Slurpee, forgot that you drove and walked home. I think it's time to hit the reset button, man. Price is Right. It's probably my favorite game show of all time. To talk about daytime TV, yeah. We'd love to host it, given the chance. People always ask comedians, what game show would you host? Price is Right. PIR, any day of the week. R.I.P. by the way to Bob Barker. What a legend, dude. What a just gangster. The GOAT. I'll be honest, I thought he died 15 years ago, but that's he was just living as a dead guy for like 20 years. But getting that old too, it's like fuck. That's why when you look at, I mean, Harrison Ford's 81 and he's still doing Indiana Jones movies, which has got to be pissing Joe Biden off. Joe's 80. Joe's 80 and he's just like, I'd love to see you fight a flight of stairs at the mall, you cocksucker. God bless him, Joe. God, I think things took a turn when that 60-minute interview aired. They were like, Mr. President, wow, how's your focus? And he was like, never a good sign when you start nervously laughing before you respond to anything. He's like, my Focus, hey, I'll drive a Ford Focus. Is that what you want? I'll drive it right now. You want to go to Jumanji? I know the way. I know the leader. We'll take a right. We'll go left. We'll go up, down, A, B, select, start. Hey, it's your world. I'm just, hey, chicken or beef, fart or queef. Hey, I'll eat a spoon. I'll eat soup with a fork, but does that make me gay? It's like, Joe, that's not the question. Stay on track, baby. Every time he talks, I'm just like, come on, baby, sound it out. We got this. I'm on the other end of the TV, so supportive, right? When he's like, sometimes I'm just like, yeah, and I'll blow into the tube, hoping he'll go, thanks, Adam, and just, take that boost into the next story. He shouldn't have been on that bike. I don't know why JoJo was on that bike. You're 80, baby. No one expects anything of you aerobically when you hit 80, right? I don't know who in Joe's camp was like, Mr. President, the American people don't want to hear about your views on healthcare. They want to see if you can ride a 15-speed Huffy through a dusty terrain. And Joe, God bless him, was like, no problem, I got it. Why you want that? Why you want it? Just fucking parkoured into the bushes in broad daylight and bled from the eardrums. He went full America's Funniest Home Videos. Why you want it? I was like, Joe, this footage should not exist unless you're trying to win $25,000 from Alfonso Ribeiro. Gotta Control, Alt, delete this shit, man. Jill is standing by him, and I love that. She's like, whether he falls upstairs or down bikes, I'm right there with him. And she's, doing what a first lady does. But at some point, as every first lady has to do, it's a thankless job. You got to step up with your own campaign slogan, your own motto that really unifies the country. Every first lady's done it. Michelle Obama famously went hard in the paint with, they go low, we go high. And everybody was like, let's fucking go. That's what I'm talking about, MB. Nice shoulders, by the way, right? And then Melania Trump fired right back with, be best. And everybody was like, yeah! Wait, what? The fuck did you say? Be best, be better, try your best. I feel like we're missing some words, sweetheart. For sure Trump was standing in the wings staring her down like, look, you get 2 syllables a week and then back in the box, bitch. You've already said too much. Excuse me. Somebody grab a cookie by the pussy and give it to Barron. You know what to do. You see a pussy, you grab a pussy, excuse me. If you see a cookie, grab a pussy cookie. It's a chocolate chip pussy cookie. Excuse me, oatmeal raisin, gluten-free pussy cookie. Cookie pussy. You can grab a pussy cookie. Grab a cookie pussy. Oh my God, so funny when he said that. Some things are so bonkers. Like when I heard him go, you can grab him by the pussy, I just uncontrollably I was like, oh my God! Like no part of his mouth was like, wait, don't. He was just like, do what you gotta do, mouth. I trust you. Hey man, abhorrent, derogatory, misogynistic, however you took that is how you took that. How I took it when Trump was like, you can grab him by the pussy, was, hey, has this guy ever hooked up with a woman before? For real, because his whole defense was, it's a locker room talk, baby, okay? Excuse me, you don't get it, okay? Because you're a tiny cock loser and you don't play sports, okay? But the real fellas, excuse me, we play sports. And we go to the locker room, the room with lockers, where we put our shoes, excuse me, and our gloves that we use to grab cookie pussies, excuse me. And you don't get it because you're a tiny cock loser, but we go to the room with lockers after sports and we talk about pussies and cookies. That's one version of how he sounds, for sure. That's how I hear it. I don't know how you hear it, but I heard that and I was like, yo, Don, I played all the sports, baby. I was in all the locker rooms. I never heard any guy go up to another guy and be like, yo, Cameron, you got a crush on Michelle? Here's what you do. You listen, don't even make eye contact. As soon as you see her, you grab that shit, dude. You grab a fistful, you grab it, you twist it, you bop it. You've seen the commercials, dog. You're quarterback now, Cameron. People, I don't know. Everyone's just trying their best. Lizzo was on top of the world, man. That fucking one weird move. Who knew that was, you know someone till you know him, truly. Lizzo, I was so pumped. She was just like, man, you could still have a fat ass and get on a trampoline. I forget what she said, but it's just the whole body positivity movement that she was pushing. I was a real big fan of. I thought it was awesome, because again, having weight issues growing up, I was like, this is really, people are too hard on themselves. I hate that. She truly was sticking up for people to be like, dude, just fucking don't be so hard on yourself. It sucks. Life is short. And I dug that, And I was pretty indifferent about her tunes. Catchy as all hell for sure. But, her videos would pop up in my IG feed and she was like, you want to see me get in a hot tub? And I was like, I got a couple hours to kill for sure, yeah. But then she just took a turn, man. I don't know if you guys know exactly what happened. My wife and I, we looked it up. We're like, what did Lizzo actually do? And so I pulled up the article. I took a little screenshot just to make sure I didn't misquote exactly what went down. So it said, it's claimed that Lizzo began inviting cast members to take turns touching the nude performers, catching dildos launched from the performers' vaginas, and eating bananas protruding from the performers' vaginas during a visit to a strip club in Amsterdam. Yeah. I don't know if I should keep reading. You do know it is illegal to jack off in the showroom, right? That should be a rule of thumb in most public settings. I mean, I don't know what that was, but it didn't sound good. I mean... Yeah, I mean, every young... Isn't it so funny? Still, even at like 41, the guys don't have cool cum noises. My buddy's kid is addicted to porn, and he's like, dude, he's just addicted. I just can't get him off. I was like, how do you know he's addicted? He's like, because I hear him. I was like, that sucks. That noise, as you just showed us, sir, it's so... Dude, it is every guy in their head when they're coming for the first time, they're like, yeah, yeah! Ooh, yeah, I'm coming. Coming out of my dick. I'm coming out of my dick. It's like this firework festival and parades. No, every dude when they're coming sounds like you, bro. Just like going through a haunted mansion on a razor scooter. I mean, thank you for setting up that joke. I was not going to do that. Porn is so extensive too. God, I'm just like, butts, boobs, what do you got? Some people are like, I need like 15 storylines. I need plot. Stepmom fucks stepdad until stepson comes home early from Iraq. It's like, dude, that's too much. Yeah, man, Lizzo. Not cool. Somebody had to know though. There's always somebody from the past that comes out of the woodworks when these things make national news. Get on any camera, any station, they're like, yeah, I knew. I knew. I went to elementary school with Lizzo. And, I know she was always pretty cool, but you could tell by the way she played kickball. I always played kickball with Lizzo. Every time I rolled the ball to her, she was just licking her lips like, I don't know if she thought it was because she thought it was a meatball or something. I just knew there was a look in her eye. I was like, someday this bitch is gonna feed strangers pussy bananas. I could tell it. I could tell it right then and there. I could tell it. Strip club though, man. That's strippers in general. My wife was so cool about my bachelor party. She's like, do whatever you want. I really don't care. She's the fucking greatest. She was just like, she is so supportive of this world and job, and it's so crazy. This is her birthday weekend that we're doing the special on. She's like, fuck yeah, I'm all about it, right? And the bachelor party was cool. We went to AZ, got an Airbnb, had a pool, video game truck, a steel drum guy for some reason. My dwarf buddy was there for diversity purposes and pictures. Had booze, weed, basketball hoop, and my best friend was like, dude, we gotta get a stripper. And I was like, yeah, I think that part of my life is actually behind me. And then he threw me this emotional curveball. Oh, come on! And I was like, well, I didn't look at it from that angle. Let's do it. Yeah, that's a great point. Come on is a significant argument. I don't want to say this stripper wasn't Phoenix's finest, but let's just say she had more nipples and teeth, okay? So whatever that does for you visually. She showed up on a bird scooter playing a Sega Game Gear, drinking a purple Powerade, She had an implant scar. We're like, when'd you get surgery? She's like, I didn't. We're like, well, then you shouldn't have that. She had a lot of pizzazz. Where should I set up, fellas? Like, over in the corner would be great. And all my buddies are fired up, 12 to 15 dudes. The peanut gallery, as I call them. And I go, hey, if I'm gonna take this one for the team, get defiled sexually in front of my homies, I gotta be high as balls. I don't wanna remember, or be too alert for what's about to transpire. So my buddy Dale rolls me up a fat blunt. I kind of just vampire down to the ground. And she turns around and starts to lower her tush in front of my face and screams to all my buddies, who wants to see a double bubble earthquake? To which I said, what's that? That wasn't on the menu. All my buddies screamed like they knew what it was. Fucking we do! I was like, you don't know what that is. Stop agreeing. So she starts to shake, twerk, jiggle, and bounce her tush in ways I didn't know the human body was capable of. And it was hilarious. Right? I'm so high, I started crying at one point. Right? At some point, I looked through her legs, and Dirty was looking right at me. He was like, yeah, dog. I was like, fuck. No, I will never unsee that. So that sucks. And then all of a sudden, she knocked the blunt out of my mouth into my nose. Exactly. Just right in and just immediately on. Ha! I was like, oh, fuck! The blunt! Dirty was like, yeah, more butt. I was like, fuck, you idiot. Not at all what I said. How do you think that's what I said? I passed out. I woke up. I go, a few hours later, I go, where'd the stripper go? They're like, oh, she took off on her bird scooter. She went, meep. And we haven't seen her since. 2 days later, my wife picks me up. We drive back from Phoenix to LA. And she's like, how was the bachelor party? I go, oh, it's awesome. Played so much basketball. She's like, why is your nose bleeding? I was like, oh. You ever do that, fellas? You ever just Tim Allen your way through a moment, hoping that that's enough to communicate, to let her know, hey, I don't even really want to tell you. But she's so goddamn cool. Babe, I don't care, seriously. And she does it. She's like, whatever happened, just tell me, please. It doesn't matter. No judgment. Come on. And so I was like, all right, I'll tell you, because I don't think this isn't a trap, And I didn't feel like that, truly. And I was like, I'll tell you. I was like, well, the stripper shook her butthole and it knocked the blunt out of my mouth into my. I don't know how else to tell you what happened, but that's what happened. And she takes a pause and looks at me, I swear to God, and goes, oh, you mean a double bubble earthquake? And I was like, what the fuck? How do you know what that is?